According to the World Health Organization, breastfeeding is the normal way of providing infants with the nutrients they need for healthy growth and development. Breastfeeding has long been hailed as the best source of food for infants, providing the perfect mix of nutrition in an easily digestible form and lowering the risk of certain syndromes, diseases, as well as allergies. For the mothers, breastfeeding reduces uterine bleeding after birth, lowers the risk of breast and ovarian cancer. It also helps them to lose their pregnancy weight faster. As natural as it is, it's quite unfortunate that many mothers are still facing discrimination and harassment for breastfeeding in public. In May last year, a woman was humiliated and thrown out of a popular hotel in Nairobi for breastfeeding her baby without covering herself. According to her, she was ordered to go and breastfeed in the toilet, an order that she defied, leading her to be thrown outside. This prompted demonstrations in the city as women demand that they be allowed to breastfeed anywhere. However, the management of the restaurant refuted her claims. Motivated by such occurrences, Mother Goose Daycare Society of Kenya was formed.
Mother Goose is an institution that was established in 2014 and we transformed to a CBO in 2018. We have been involved in three major areas. That's a major about childcare, parenting, and women empowerment. So in line with that, we have also been involved in the production of the lactation pod, that they are mobile lactation pod that are placed in public places for women to breastfeed in a serene and peaceful environment.
And how did the idea of the mobile lactation booths come about?
I can say that this idea of the lactation pod, it was an idea that whose time had come for a number of reasons that happens in our country. And the first thing is that we realize that there's a very important aspect in human that we don't take so much in consideration. That's about the breastfeeding.
James explains that the facility majorly benefits working mothers who are barely at home.
They say that a mother should be able to do something called exclusive breastfeeding. That's done for 6 months. That is breastfeeding continuously. But now, depending on the nature of our mothers, of their work, you find that that's not very much possible. So we came up with the idea, why not take this pod to where the mothers are in a way that they can breastfeed at the same time they are working, or they are shopping, or they are walking.
And this is his message to the public and willing partners.
If you can be able to have areas for smoking, why not have areas for breastfeeding? Because breastfeeding is a more important thing than even smoking. So with that idea, we believe that we can be able to have people with the same mindset in a way that we can be able to work together and ensure that we can take care of our breastfeeding mothers, so that we can be able to ensure that we have been able to achieve the exclusive breastfeeding as recommended.
And to those who discriminate breastfeeding mothers,
those people who look down upon people who are breastfeeding. First of all, it's something that everybody did. And were it not for the breastfeeding, some of us will not be standing where we are standing. And above it all, I wish people would know the advantages of breastfeeding. That's exclusive breastfeeding. There are so many of them that if we're able to embrace fully breastfeeding, we can be able to have a changed future, because breastfeeding takes care of our future.
Health being one of the government's big four agenda, this is his message to the government.
I believe if the government is able to embrace our initiative, we can be able to really reach out to those mothers down there, because apart from them breastfeeding, it also gives us a chance to be able to train them about the best parenting method, the best childcare method. So we will be able to be assisting the government achieve one of its big four agendas. That's about the health.
Teresia Kinyanjui, a 32-year-old first mother of twins, is a beneficiary and regular user of the mobile lactation booth located at the Two Rivers Mall. She works in the vicinity, and for her, she appreciates the privacy and convenience that comes with the facility.
I initially got to know Mami Toto when my kids were 4 months old through a friend of mine. I used to express my milk in the washroom, sorry to say that, which is not very hygienic. That is baby changing area. Two Rivers has baby changing area. But my friend told me that now you are catered for. There is a Mami Toto booth at Two Rivers still, where you can go and express your milk. The goodness of Mami Toto is that not only expressing milk. Now, I used not to carry my babies because the thought of, they are not seats that have privacy around in the mall. But now that Mami Toto is here, you can see I carry my babies around so that when they want to feed, I'll just come to Mami Toto booth and just give them what they want. Yes.
And this is her advice to those who victimize mothers breastfeeding in public.
You need to encourage our women, us, to breastfeed our babies because our mothers breastfed us. You need to let these women breastfeed. And in case you are seeing that they are compromising maybe your workplace, why don't you get a booth like this one? It is a small thing that you can maybe put at the corner of the hotel.
Abigail Agneta, a 23-year-old mother of two, experiences the lactation booth for the first time.
Iko safe, pa kunyonyesha mtoto, yani kuna feel comfortable. Yeah. Na venye imeundwa, pako clean.
The mobile lactation booths have so far been placed in several places in Nairobi, including the Two Rivers Mall, the SGR Nairobi Terminus, Wilson Airport, Kenya Wines and Agencies, Mariakani Cottage Hospital, South Sea, as well as industrial area. It is estimated that close to 820,000 deaths of children who are below 5 years can actually be prevented by proper breastfeeding. And this is a relief for mothers and children, for the lactation booths provide security, safety, as well as convenience. Lydia, OKU TV, Nairobi.